Shout out my son, Reese the director.
Shout out Reese the director.
Yo, you was listening to 509 Creole. We're live in the living room. Shout out to Reese the director. Let's get it.
Tell us where you from.
Well, I'm from Haiti, but I'm in Bridgeport right now.
All right. How long you been in Bridgeport?
Been living in Bridgeport for like 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So you kind of from Bridgeport?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
from Bridgeport
you can
now.
say that.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
So how did you get your name? 509 Creole.
509 is like the area code of Haiti. And Creole, you know, we speak the language, but mine is spelled with a K, like Kreole instead of Creole. And it's not gang related either.
Okay. So have you always been 509 Creole, like since you've been doing rap?
I always been Creole. It was just like straight Creole.
Never was a Lil Creole? Wasn't Lil Creole?
Nah, like I let Lil Wayne have that. You know,
Yeah.
he's one of my idols too, but I just let him have that. But for me, it's I want something that was to represent Haiti.
Right.
So, but
I feel like you
always
fully
been
repping Haiti with that
Oh
name.
yeah, I used to flag in the right legs. Come on, man. It just you'll see. I got some stuff coming, you know.
All right. So how long you been an artist?
Well, that's a good question. I've always been an artist. Now,
Okay.
when I decided to take it serious, I'll say like 3 years from now, 3 years. Yeah, I started really taking it like where I feel like, yo, let me practice this. You know?
Right.
But I used to sing in church, you know. So I guess you could say I was an artist in the
okay.
church before this as a
Yeah.
kid. So, you know.
That's what's up. What's your religion? What kind of church did you go to, rather?
Well, I used to. Well, my mom was more like Christian.
Okay.
But my dad is Catholic.
Oh, wow. So how
it's
did that
kinda
work
like,
out?
Yeah, so it's kind of like we just go wherever they go. And as a Haitian kid, you ain't got no choice. You gotta go to church every Sunday.
Right.
That's a must. So we just went wherever. But you know, I believe in God, and that's my religion right there.
All right.
Yeah.
So what inspired your sound?
Honestly,
Do your parents do music?
nah, my parents don't do music.
Nah.
What I would say what inspired my sound, honestly, is like, cause I have an accent, so I feel like, because of my accent, when I sing, it kind of come
More melodic?
yeah, to you guys' ears, you know what I mean? Which is like, is a gift, I'll say, you know, I think.
Are you a fan of any Caribbean artists?
Oh yeah, like, well, Caribbean island is when you speak of Caribbean island, you know, what we call about like Haitian, Jamaicans, and stuff.
Well,
like
Jamaican
that.
artists. That's the main artists I do hear, like the Vibes Cartel, Egyptian, and
Yeah,
you know?
I actually like Alkaline a lot.
Okay, yeah, I definitely like
you know,
Alkaline too. Make a lot of love songs.
I'm a big fan of Spice. Beanie Man was one of my big, you know, king of the dance hall type. You know, like I love these type of music and stuff like that. And like Popscon, you know, when he was going hard in his era, you know, he was holding it down and stuff like that.
Did you ever do most Caribbean people consider Sean Paul a Caribbean artist?
You know, I don't have enough evidence and information on that, but me personally, like, yeah, I never thought of listening to him and be like, yo, this man's not Jamaican. He, you know, I used to listen to his song and it's just like,
Because he had a couple of summers on Snap.
He was hitting it, man. You know, like, that was our childhood right there.
Right, of course. So that's what I'm saying. Like, did y'all consider him like Caribbean?
That's a good question. I never thought about him as Caribbean like that though, but I never not see him as, I don't know, it's weird. Now I'm thinking about it, I can't really explain it. It's like, but let's just give it to him. I say I never doubted him. Like,
right.
Because I think he put some good vibe for Jamaica, so I gotta give him respect and credit for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
So do you remember your first studio session?
First studio session. I mean, our first studio session was in the car, when we used to smoke back in the days.
Right.
You know?
But your recorded studio session.
Yeah, I remember it. I mean, you want like a date?
No, not a date. Just like this. What was that experience like?
It was dope.
Like not knowing all the technical stuff. Like I punch in here. So I'm sure you didn't know all of that right away.
It was dope because I had my own little studio in my own room at that time and stuff like that. So it was like me playing around, trying different
like a
sounds
USB mic plugged to the computer and stuff.
You know, I had the little interface and stuff like that. Like, I used to have my fun and stuff like that. I remember I had a little closet. It was like you couldn't move it. It was like, you know. But I broke the back. I made it into a booth. I pushed it to the wall. You know, I glued the back, bust some pad in it. And that's where I used to go inside and record my music and do that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Some great music has been recorded in studios. DMX style projects I was recorded in basements and crappy studios. So
the Migos, you know,
it's all about the mixing, honestly.
Yeah, man. Like some people be dropping music from prison and
that's a fact over the phone.
So
that's a fact. So tell me about your worst music experience.
Oh, worst music experience. I mean, I think my worst music experience is
ever been booed? Like ever thought you was booked for a show and get there and they're like, nah, you're not on the list.
Nah, that would be that would be bad inside. No, never that though. I'll say for me, for music, it's like music is a passion to me, so it's always fun. The time like I may not feel comfortable is maybe like when I can't record. Or when I have a song in my head and then I'm like not at work, I'm at work and I can't.
Oh, you can't write it down.
Write it down, or you know, I can't record it right away because you know, like by the time you get out of work, it's like yes, you can write it down, but your flows change. For me, my flows are always like in my head and stuff like that.
You gotta have one of them like tape recorders with you, like
I should good
melody. Yeah, I mean you can do it on your phone, like you record a melody and just hum it out real quick, record. I put it away. Back to work.
I gotta do that. I usually just write them, but maybe like recording that.
Record the melody. At least you have like I got the melody. I can't lose that. I got the melody. I know what I need to write.
That works.
You know, I don't
know. Every day.
You know? So you dropped a single, Flex. What was the process of creating that track?
Flex. Okay, so Flex. Okay, so we was in the studio, right, and we was making a beat. Like we made.
Who made your beat?
Jules. You know, I call him Jules. Julz and stuff like that, but it's Toad Hill Studio.
Right.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Toad Hill. You can find him on Instagram too, Toad Hill Studio. And if you follow me on 5 Kreole, you'll find him too.
Right.
But we was making the beat. We was working on it, right? So I think we had somewhere to go. And then he said, "Yo, I gotta go in 7 minutes and stuff like that. But if you want, you know, you could hop on this real quick. This is what I got, but it's not done." So I was like, "Yo, all right, that's fine. Why don't you just keep adding to it? Let me hop on the mic, and then let's just whatever come out of it in that 7 minutes."
Yeah.
That's why. So that's why in the beginning to say that 7 minute shit, like it's nothing. Like who gonna stop?
Oh, you really freestyle.
So it was a freestyle, like off there, because I was just like, why not? Like, because I just didn't want to let the beat go to waste.
Right.
Because we be cooking beats like hours, you know what I mean? We be making some stuff. So that time I was like, yo, we was tired, we had to leave. So I was like, you know what? Let me just hop on this real quick. And that's how it came to be.
Oh wow.
You know?
So how'd you get the title Flex?
Cause I feel like I was flexing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about like
talk your shit, Creole.
You know, I should get signed by every brand that I ever touched.
Yeah, that's what I heard you say.
I'm too hot like hot lava. That's flexing, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Most people be flexing with money, diamond. I'm flexing on like, you know, like what I deserve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's how we all need to fucking live, honestly.
Yeah, man. Gavinci owe me too. I've been buying Gavinci cologne for years. You know, I never get a gift for Christmas.
Yeah.
Y'all wild, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So I noticed you only have a lot. You got 14 singles out, and I'm pretty sure you got some stuff on SoundCloud. But why no EPs or albums?
Okay, so under Creole, I had 2 EPs drop. But it's like, you know, back to the question you asked me earlier when you said it was there were a time where I had like a bad experience, I believe, for recording.
Yeah.
Like so Creole, like for when I was dropping on the Creole, I dropped an EP called Bernadette.
Okay.
And I took it off and stuff like that because, you know, I don't know if it was like fear or immaturity at that time. I don't know, but for some reason I took it off. But like, if fire songs, I think it was like what, 12 songs, you know, none that's out right now, to be honest.
So you still have these tracks?
Yeah, I still do, but yeah, I still do. So that was the time I dropped an EP and stuff. But under 5 Kreole, haven't dropped an EP. But I got one coming on the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can we get the title? We gotta wait on that.
You know what? I'm gonna say Nbu.
Okay.
Now. You know, like for those who don't know Nbu, you can find it. You know, if you are anime fans, you know, like Naruto, for example, or the ninja, you know, just look. That's what it means. Just wait on it.
All right.
But it's on the way.
All right. Mm-hmm. So, what's your favorite single that you got out right now?
My favorite single, I feel like 24 Hour and No Friend. Yeah, I feel like that. You know, because I haven't dropped Deuce Baby yet.
Mm-hmm.
But right now that I have out, I'll say 24 Hours is my favorite song. Then there will be No Friend. Those two are head to head with me. Yeah.
All right. So who do you listen to right now?
I mean, Ghana just dropped his new album, so I've been vibing to that.
All right.
My choice of music is really like I'm not really all in raps and hip hop that much as of lately though, because you know when I studied music I kind of like there was a time I didn't listen to no music at all. It was just like instrumentals for days and hours. Like even when I was working, I remember I used to work as a pharmacy driver, and that's all I used to listen to. And I wasn't even allowed to listen to no type of other music, you know. So
you mean fathering your parents?
Yeah, like people that's like in the category that I would go to.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like because you get influenced by a lot of things sometimes.
Right.
That's why they say when you focus on you and your craft and stuff like that, you'd be surprised what you come out with.
Mm-hmm.
But like to answer your questions, I'll say Alan Walker. You know, I listen to him a lot. These are the type of artists I used to listen to. Kygo. You know, Kygo is a big influence to me in terms of like how I come.
He's a Caribbean artist too?
No, he's kind of like it's like more like house music, EDMs. I'll say forgive me if I'm wrong, but these are the type of sound. It's like more festival stuff.
Okay.
And Dead Mile and stuff. Snorlax. I was gonna say. These type of artists, like I listen like Dead Mile and stuff like that, because the type of vibe is like it's not like raps and stuff like that. So when I listen to these type of things, I try to flow on those, you know, because that's the music I like anyway.
Yeah, but you want to hear rhymes.
Yeah, so I try to rhyme them because they say a word and then they let the beat ride, and it's like it's vibey, it's nice, it's live. So I'll listen to these type of stuff and then I'll try to hum to it. So then when I get like 808 beat, it's nothing compared to that. It's like that's child's play. So that's why I kind of like, you know, like I'm just trying to master my flow. Once that's mastered, it's a problem, of course, you know.
So what's the difference between you and you as an artist?
Well, 5 Kreole, I mean, I don't think it's too much of a difference between us, honestly, because I am who I am and I'm gonna be who I am. So like Renell is from Haiti, so and 5 Kreole, the whole name is Haiti. So 5 Kreole is literally like Haiti in a nutshell. So and Renell is born and raised really in Haiti, so it's kind of like there's no difference. But if I was to say something, one is an artist and one is a pharmacy technician.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One make the money, one spend the money.
Right.
That's the only difference, to be honest. Yeah, that's the best way I could put it.
Okay.
One make the money, one spend the money.
Right.
You know, because
drop the pharmacy suit, put your shades on,
you
jump
know
in
what
your
I'm
car.
saying? That's it. All they want,
Yeah.
I came from work, I came straight here, you know, just change, like, you know. But that's how you gotta do it. You gotta be in the good, you gotta be in the grind, man. This is what I mean when they say, like, you gotta grind for it. And I'm understanding it. So.
Yeah. So what does making it mean to you?
Making it mean, like, I get to do what I love. You know, I can always do music and still be happy. I could make music today. I could drop today. I cannot drop today. You know, and I'm still in the loop. My family's happy. My family's are well taken care of. You know, they're not needing anything. You know, they're in health and stuff like that. All my friends are like, you know, healthy. You know, we all making money. We all living our life. We all, you know, that's what making it look like to me. And at least that's what I envision making it out would be for me and my peers. You know, it's all about all of us finding our passion, and all of us is like having the support of each other.
Right.
We all like money, you know, if one needed, we could have fund their business, that, you know, we funding each other's ideas, we're helping each other's ideas. That's what making it to me.
Okay. So if you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self and with everything you know now, what would you tell yourself?
Shit, credit. I say, yo, listen, believe in yourself. I'll definitely say that. I think my younger self always loved himself. So, but that would be something I'll definitely push like a little bit on. I'll say like just love yourself, believe in yourself, and learn to say no to certain people. And people say love is blind, but it's like a double-edged sword sometimes with that, because it's like you could love somebody, but decide to protect your energy. You could love them from far. And at the same time, love is blind, but you could love somebody and crash out. So I would say like understand love, learn to love, because that's right now it's like a journey. But I'm on my hero's journey, so we'll see. But yeah, that's what I would tell them. Like focus too, but credit and school. Like, you know, like stay in school, bro. Like I would have said when you graduate from South.
But you did that though. You stayed in school.
Yeah, but honestly, like when I graduated,
you mean you should stay longer?
When I graduated, I would have said when you graduated, don't go home.
Okay.
Don't go to your dad's house.
Right.
Just go
experience the world.
Experience the world pretty much. Like don't go there at all. That was one of the don't go there at all.
Right.
I would have made sure that I would have whooped his butt for that. I would say don't go there. But yeah, on a serious note, I would tell them make sure you focus. You know, love those who love you, and don't overextend anything that's not deserved.
Okay.
You know?
So if you had the opportunity to record, to work with any mainstream artist right now, who would it be and why? And do you have a title for that track?
Okay. There's so many dope artists that I would love to collab with. But honestly, Post Malone would be one.
Wow.
I love Post Malone's style, man. I feel like this man dropped a song and he went off, and I like his music. A Boogie, you know, like I feel like we'll sound right together. I have some people from Haiti was telling me like Kodak and I will be able to do a nice collaboration where it'd be like it will help Haiti in a good way. So Kodak definitely. Actually, Kodak would be like, you know, like Kodak is definitely gonna be one person I'm gonna have to do a song. It don't matter, like I have to. 1804 Jad Boy too, you know, like, you know, I know like they have their difference, but they're still Haitian, and Haiti's Haiti. Right. You know, like when I say I stand for Haiti, I don't care about what y'all got going on. You still repping Haiti, because 1804 isn't his name, and Kodak Black rep Haiti, so it's like we gotta. So for me, I would definitely have to do a song with him. I'd do a song with Kodak, you know, and Post Malone. Lil Wayne would definitely have to be somebody too, but you know, if that would be a blessing. Yeah. I think Kanye. Okay. You know, a lot of people would say Drake and stuff like that, but I would do a Drake too if I could. But that man had too many features. I don't know about it, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
so we manifested this year. That's what we're doing right now. So hopefully we can look back at this interview and see one of your collaborations for the end of this year. You know, so if you had the opportunity to join a label or continue being independent, which route would you choose?
If I have I'm definitely independent.
Okay.
Yeah, especially.
Wow, why you say independent? I mean, I always ask artists this question because I'm not an artist, but I always think like, would I rather? So basically, would you rather join the team or do it by yourself? I would use the team for my advantage as far as in like connection, meeting the right people, doing stuff the professional way, the right way, because they're branded, they know they can put me in the right direction, and you learn from them, kind of partner up with them, not join them, but partner up with them, learn from them, and then go and do my own thing, like the Drake and all them guys did. So I mean, I'm kind of in the air when people say that like, nah, stay independent, but you not you personally, but I'm saying you're broke, so how would you? It's gonna be more of a struggle. So I'd rather get that team and I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so now that you explain it that way, it makes sense to me. Okay, so I thought you meant like if I had the option, like if I like meaning like
if you were fully successful already.
Yeah, like if I had the option to be, if I'm like, you know, oh, I could sign if I want to, or if I could stay independent if I want to, then I was responding to that aspect. But if when you put it that way, yeah, if I could work with a team, you know, it's all about the contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if the contract makes sense for both parties, then like, it's ideal, because just because they throw some money out, it doesn't mean anything. Like, I had a contract that I was looking at and stuff like that. It was like, I have to do like a 10-song album and stuff like that. And you give them 50% of your ownership, really, masters, really. And so when you hear stuff like that, it's like, damn, and then they own everything you do. So see, when a lot of people understand, when you sign this contract, like, you are a entity of that particular record label.
Yeah.
Like, they could even put a life insurance on you. No, seriously, like when you sign, they could really put a life insurance on you, and then
I mean, especially if you're living that life, you're that type of artist.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, and when I hear stuff like that, it's like, to me.
Do you blame them though?
I don't blame, and that's the thing. I don't blame them.
This artist now invests all his money on you, and you get killed.
Yeah, you're gonna get
a month later. Like,
they're gonna get their money back. They're gonna get their money back. For me, I said being independent is not like. Okay, so most people think independent is like, oh, you your own boss, you do all that stuff like that. You know, you could be in a record label and be your own boss. It doesn't change. For me, independent means like, if I want to go to Haiti and do something, I don't want nobody saying, no, you can't.
Right.
So that's, from that aspect, it'll be like that. Like, if I want to work with a Haitian artist and I feel like it'll bring and it'll benefit Haiti in a positive way, and the record label don't see it that way, they could stop you because you signed to them. They could say yay or nay. Yeah. So that's what independent would be mean to me. It'll be it's benefit Haiti, you know, like. But if the record label understand that, you know, let's go. You know, I give you 150%, easy.
I respect that. If you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose?
What make me happy?
Why?
Because if I'm happy, I don't need money. Because if I don't have money, I'm not gonna be happy. So if I'm happy, I'll definitely have money. Right. You know, and happiness is a disease cure. You know, it's a good medicine. I feel like, you know, like, you ever been happy? Yeah. How does that feel? Good, right?
It feels great.
Exactly. So that's why I'll be, you know. But I had money.
But I know the smile I have on my face when my check hit my account too.
Yeah, I mean,
and my boy Jordan was telling me, he kept saying, he's like, bro, money don't matter, and I feel him on that, but. Money definitely, you wouldn't see me here in Connecticut if I was broke. You know, so.
Money matters, man. Like, for example, like, yo, I just got paid, right, not too long ago. They took $800 of me, just tax.
Right.
So it's like, to me, when I see this type of number, I'm like, yo, like, money does matter, because I want to fight somebody. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, some people love it, some people, but I love happiness over everything. Because if I'm happy, everybody around me gonna be happy. Right. I see that, so it's good. It's a good feel.
Right. So, what do you do in your spare time? Like, what kind of work do you do?
My spare time. I mean, like, if I'm not at work at the hospital, it's like I'm just writing music, man.
Okay. How often do you write?
I write all the time. So if I give you a number, I'll be lying to you, and I don't want to lie to you. So I'll say, like, I write, like, any chance that I get, like, ideas for my, like, I could be writing. I want to write something right now. So it's like, sometimes I just be humming, you know, in my head and stuff like that. And that's another thing too. Like, I don't need a beat to write a song. Like, most of my songs are not written on a beat. Wow. Like, I just write. Like, I learned how to construct a song. And I know myself and my flow already. I know my bar counts. So I just write based on that. And then when I hear a beat, I'll be like...
kind of forming to that.
Yeah, okay. and I'm like, oh, there's this song for it. Sometime I'll write on a beat. And then I don't even use the lyrics. I use those lyrics for something else. Or I use another lyric for that beat. So, you know, it's the creative part of it that I love. You know, you get to... It's like layers sometimes, and then you take it off. You know, it's like, it's dope. Buildings.
So do you consider yourself more of a singer or a rapper?
Is there a middle? Because I feel like, Flex is more like a little, kind of like a little rap, more type of vibe to it. Duce, you know, Starfire, wait on that. It's more like a sing type of vibe, you know, like. But I feel like I'm more of a singer when I think about it.
Right. Yeah, you feel more comfortable singing.
I feel comfortable doing, but I feel like for me, that's what come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. When I'm listening, when I'm about to do a song, I don't be like, yo, I'm gonna make this like gangster like this. I'm gonna make. It's how the beat sound to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how, like if the beat sounds like when I listen to a beat, I get an instant ideas like in seconds. So whatever the idea that come, I'll go on that. Like and then that's how I get my vibe. So majority of my vibe come out as singing, as you can see. So
right. What's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base, or has it been easy growing a fan base?
Growing a fan base is not okay. So it's I wouldn't say it's the hard part. I feel like it's more on your content. That's why, like, you know, like a lot of people like to blame like the algorithm or they like to blame others. But for me, I take accountability. Like, you know, like it's like I feel like I wasn't putting the proper content for that type of music or for those type of fan base and stuff like that. And also I understand like some people want to see what you bring to the table. It's like, yeah, there's 100 other artists that's doing the same thing. What do you bring that's different? So I had to understand that. So it's more like the marketing and understanding. It's like knowledge and stuff like that. Understanding what to do and what not to do and stuff like that. So, and then there's a lot of scammers. So that come with the, you know, understanding and learning and stuff like that. So I research. So that with all those combined, it kind of make it hard for you to kind of like build a fan base. And there's so many different social areas where you have to promote and stuff like that, and you can't an average Joe that's trying to do this music, there's not enough time for you to commit to 5 different sites to do all that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they are trying to make it easier because, like, whatever I post on Instagram, it immediately goes to Facebook.
Yeah,
which is dope for marketing.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook on Instagram now, so
right.
It's fair.
Do you use TikTok too?
TikTok, I use TikTok, but I feel like I was a bit ignorant in the beginning because, you know, like, and I say that because a lot of time these new things come out, I'll be picking up on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very in tune with, you know, stuff. And it's like, for me, I feel like I be picking up on these things, but I don't take action because I'm like, nah, it ain't, nah. So TikTok, I've been on TikTok, but I was always like one of those people. I'm like, nah, that's not for me. TikTok, nah, that's not for me. But I didn't understand the business part of it. Right. Like, you know, so now I'm understanding it, and so now I'm definitely on TikTok. Okay. You know, like trying to get TikTok going. You know. So
I know most people don't ask this question, but I'm still curious. Who's your top 5, dead or alive?
Top 5, dead or alive. Whew. Damn. You know, I always see people posting their top 5 dead or alive, and I'll be like, I know what. Well, me thinking you asking me that question, I'm like, oof. Yeah. Lil Wayne definitely.
When I hear that question, it makes me think of like high school days, like top 5, bro, or even during high school, just like school days, yo. Top 5. Definitely. You know, Jada, Styles P. You know, before it was 1,000 rappers. You know. Definitely. So no, you said Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne definitely is in there for me because he's the GOAT, man. Like he put a lot of people. Half of these people's favorite artists was put on by Money and stuff like that. I agree. So I'll say Lil Wayne is up there. Future, yo. Yo.
He has a great impact on the culture.
My boy Future is listen, man, I don't know what to say when it comes to Future. Future, that's another person I want to do a song with. That's top tier. That's tier. That's God level right there. Like Future and I do a song, it's global. I promise. So I'll say like Lil Wayne. Future. I like Kendrick. I think Kendrick bring a lot to the culture. I give it to Jay-Z for what he did. And Styles P. I think I like Styles P. You know, like these top 5s are pretty legit for me, I think. Okay. It's like they all bring a little bit of, like Jay-Z and Styles P bring a little bit of hard knock and stuff. Future bring the flow and stuff, and Weezy just bring the wildness. Yeah. So I like a little bit of mix. Yeah.
So what's your go-to track? I mean, like happy, sad, you just in your bag. As soon as you get in your car right now, like that go-to track.
Well, since I got her with me, I'm in a good mood.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a fun vibe, happy, you know, stuff like that. But for me, the vibe, it's like whatever the vibe is, I adapt. Like I read the room and I adapt.
Yeah.
So it's whatever, you know. But I don't carry things in my shoulder. You wouldn't know stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What makes you different?
What make me different? Well, for one, I'm 5'9", and I'm definitely Creole. I'm a people person. I'm like, I help you, you don't have to help me. I think that make me different than a lot of people. At least for my little city that I'm from, you know, at least, you know, because the world is big, so I can't speak for everybody. But for my farm, I feel like I help anybody. I don't follow the crowd. I'm a solo type of person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be around people, but I could be around people. So I feel like I bring positive energy. I won't say nothing to you. I won't say behind your back. I won't say nothing to your face that I will say behind your back. I mean, like I speak my mind and I speak the truth. And I want to see you win more than I want to see me win sometime. And I think that's a big difference in me. It's like I always feel like if I'm promoting somebody, I could promote them better. I see vision for them than when I'm doing my own and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just a people person. I want to help. I'm a giver. I'm a builder. Definitely a builder. And I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, a lot of people say they're a boss. I'm a leader.
Right.
Like they could have the boss role, because a boss is someone who just come in people and force people to do stuff. A leader is like, we're gonna do this and it will happen together. Like, and you're gonna understand for next time why this happened. So that's what make me different.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you, 509 Creole, for coming out and rocking with me. We live in the living room. Would you mind leaving us with the performance?
A performance?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, sure, why not?
All right, let's get it.
Creole. 509 shit. Hate it, man. 509. Girl, you so fire. Girl, you so fire. I love the way you are. I love the way you are. Damn, you so fine. Damn, you so fine. Oh, you taste like fine wine. Oh, you taste like fine wine. Love it when you whine on me. Love it when you whine on me. Can you dirty wine for me? Can you dirty wine for me? Girl, you so fire. Girl, you so fire. I love the way you are. I love the way you are. I'm a trapaholic, man, don't know for why you see. Side my pit is nothing to see. She's so fine, drink Hennessy. Love it when she get to see. Hit from the back, that's deuces, baby. Yeah, deuces, baby. Show me something that's better, baby. Yeah, Creole, baby. You should get a Haitian, baby. Yeah, deuces, baby. Show me something that's better, baby. Make you stretch my thigh. Love the way you are. Pour Haiti in my mouth, back. They like fast to die. Girl, you so fire. Girl, you so fire. I love the way you are. Damn, you so fine. Oh, you taste like fine wine. Love it when you whine on me. Can you dirty wine for me? Girl, you so fire. I love the way you are. I'ma get it where I go. I was born straight in the jungle. Yeah, this life shit is a hustle. All my bitches smell like mango. Love it when she's from the Congo. She gangsta and she with it. No more talk, let's just get to it. She stand tall just like a stallion. All short back perfect when I hit. Tell my shit, no I meant your shit. Explain so with a booster shot. Hop on painful, I'm about to knock. Ain't perfect, babe, call me perfect self. Love her skin, that's a bonus, baby. Yeah, Creole, baby, show me something that's better. Girl, you so fire. I love the way you are. Damn, you so fine. Oh, you taste like fine wine. Love it when you whine on me. Can you dirty wine for me? Girl, you so fire. I love the way you are. For Haiti, we go hard. 509 Creole shit. Facts. Yeah. That way. 509 shit. Creole. We see the director.